What if one day there was a system available globally that can turn any text prompt into a piece of art, design, painting and more, like day to day? This may be the first time you're hearing of AI design, and that's okay. I'm here to tell you everything that I've learned about AI and why I think it can change design and how it already has. So how does it work? Well, fundamentally, if you type X, you get X. Or if you type this, you get this. You type this, you get this, etc. At the highest level, this AI works very simply. First, you enter a text prompt input that's put into a text encoder that's trained to map the prompt to a space. You then enter a model which maps the text to an image that captures the information contained in the text. It then decodes the image and generates an image which is the visual manifestation of the information you put in.
I know you don't mean to, but you're blocking my view. I know you got issues, but I got my shit too. I don't wanna be your therapy. No.
The truth is, there is already lots of other image forming simulations using AI. For example, there's this website called This Person Does Not Exist. And every time you refresh the site, the network will generate a new face image from scratch. And although this version of the model is trained to generate new human faces, it can in theory mimic any source, and researchers are already experimenting with other things like anime characters, fonts, and graffiti. Another type of AI is self-driving cars, which can look at all the vehicles nearby, detecting the best route in a map, and other things. Or one you have in your pocket right now, personal assistants in your phone, like Siri, Alexa, Bixby, and more. Being able to do all the things an assistant would have traditionally done, but just in your pocket or your wrist. While this looks like it's going to replace the jobs of creatives, I feel like it's an extremely helpful tool for artists, being able to reference an image of something that does not exist yet in under 10 seconds, which is astonishing. And the thing is, as impressive as it is scary, though in fairness, the ability to type something in and have an image appear in front of you would have probably scared the people in the 80s, 90s, 2000s and today. But Google Images, Pinterest, and other social media applications are already here and have leveraged by artists to create new ideas. And the thing is, maybe Dall-e or any other AI-based image generating codes would have been used similarly. Maybe artists could start projects by generating ideas with them and then improve them manually themselves. Or another case, imagine in the future, you have to write the movie script. When you're done, you have the movie. In fact, imagine if you can watch it as you write it and change it in real time to try different things. Imagine how Hollywood could be transformed, or just movies in general, eliminating the need for changes and cost. Although this would potentially take people's jobs away in the future, this will take a lot longer time to get there. Workers at Cosmopolitan on a Monday afternoon in June in 2022 increasingly typed bizarre descriptions into a search field. Eventually they got some really interesting things. They typed in a strong female president astronaut warrior walking on the planet Mars, digital art synthwave. And here are some of the images that got produced. Eventually, they got this final cover, which at the bottom it says it only takes 20 seconds to make. And this was the first artificially intelligent magazine cover, and I genuinely believe that there'll be many more to come. Many people in the past have said that all art is borrowed, especially Austin Kleon in his book, Steal Like an Artist. Essentially, we're all just mimicking and forgetting and copying and forging the human experience. Everything we've seen has been done before, and that's how we get inspiration from that to create something new. So with AI, we're all about to create and enter a massive change in all fields, not just art and design. Throughout human history, we have showed emotion as survival mechanisms. We're trained to use emotions to safeguard ourselves, detect and decode people's emotions based on body tone, tone of voice, context, social cues, but all of which are based on cultural and learned norms throughout history. We grew up learning emotions and how people feel through our mind and our experiences. I think that creators need to embrace the change that is coming and incorporate artificial intelligence into their process. I find that the thumbnails tend to be better than the high resolution versions, and for now it could be great to just generate ideas to show people or your clients really quickly. I mean, it takes 10 seconds to generate an idea. Imagine if you spend 10 minutes generating loads of different ideas based on words and text. So, we already use AI a lot throughout our lives in some of the things I've mentioned, but I think that this will aid in the design process and not destroy it. It's an exciting time we're living in, and I look forward to see where we go. Some may know of AI design, there are hundreds that don't, and I hope you've learned something new today. Thank you for watching my second video. Can AI design, and should we be worried? I'll see you on the next one.
This is meant to be. I can't stay away.